All right, what's going on, everyone? Chris, the Chef Sports Cards here. We are doing 2024 Top Series 2 half jumbo case break number 16. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Especially if you're new to the channel, welcome. Bit about us, we've been around for over 7 years now. We break mostly baseball. We ship all cards from every break. We're very generous with the top loading. We ship as quickly as our little hands will move. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. eBay continues to run their sweepstakes. No purchase necessary there. Go to any of our eBay listings, look in the description. There's a link. Click on the link, do what it says, and some free cards might show up at your door. Also, chefsportscards.com, our little corner of the World Wide Web. We got some breaks up over there now. We got the new Pulse Baseball. There's only a couple teams left. I think there's 5 teams left in that break. We also have a Series 2 half jumbo case with about 12 teams left. 12 or 14, somewhere around there. At the very latest, we're going to break these on Monday. If they're not full by Sunday, we'll pull down the teams that are left, and we'll put them on eBay. But I guarantee you they'll be more expensive on eBay than they will be on the website because we do free shipping and tax included and all that stuff. So if you're interested, go check out chefsportscards.com. I'd love to see you over there. All righty, let's go over the teams. Arizona Diamondbacks, Kevin T. Braves, Roger G. Orioles, Kurt D. Red Sox, Andrew C. Cubs, Kim C. White Sox, David B. Reds, Stephen M. Guardians, Kurt D. Rockies, James N. Tigers and Royals, Kim C. Astros, Stephen M. Angels, Patrick S. Dodgers, Cole K. Brewers, Kurt D. Twins, Chris F. Marlins, Brandon H. Mets, Richard L. Yankees, Brad L. A's, Brandon H. Phillies, Jack R. Jake R. I think that's Jake. Pirates, Ryan D. Cardinals, Michael E. Padres, Robert H. Giants, Joe I. Mariners, Cole K. Rays, Ryan B. Rangers, Brandon H. Blue Jays, Spencer S. And Nationals, David B. Guys, we still have a few spots that we haven't received payment for yet, so please, if you could get your payments in, I'd appreciate it. Let's open some cards. Good luck, everybody. Couple silver packies for later. All right, let's do it. Robert, what's up, buddy? Griffey All-Star. Shohei, Pereira rookie, Miranda. Oh, out of the gate, Jeremy Pena. Auto for the Astros. Very nice on the throwback. Stephen M. There you go. I wasn't expecting that already. Jeremy Pena. And behind that, Riley Adams gold foil for the Nationals. Freddie Freeman around the horn. Yeah, it's been brutal here too. Brutally hot. Like mid 90s, but with the, see, we have to deal with the what do they call that when it feels much hotter? I can't think of the name. Shota rookie. But the past few days, it's been like heat index of like 105 or something like that. It's been nuts. Today I was got up, I got ready, I was doing some stuff for the business and whatever, and I was like, all right, I need to. My son's moving into his place in Tennessee in a couple weeks, and I gave him our one couch, and I have to buy a new couch to replace it. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna go out and look at couches today. And I walked outside and was like, I'm not going to look at couches today. Mason Wynn rookie. I was like, it's far too hot. Corey Seager for the Rangers on the Silver Slugger Award winner. For Brendan. I'm sorry, Brandon H. Yep. Numbered. Alex Cobb to 2024. Tyler Walls, Rainbow Foil. Judge and Koufax. It was like I walked outside, I was like hitting the wall so hot. I was like, nah, I can do it tomorrow. It's a good day to sit inside and get some work done. Sit on the computer. And I'll probably do exactly the same thing tomorrow, too. 1573 of 2024. Giants is Joe. Just get an old one, yeah, right? Well, I had the certain one in mind, and my wife's like, I don't want that. I was like, really? Like, which is odd. Usually my wife and I agree on stuff like this pretty good. Yamamoto rookie. Like, usually I'll find it and show her a picture. She's like, yeah, it's great. But I was like, oh, yeah, I want to go with this. And she's like, yeah, no, I don't want that. I'm like, oh, okay. Tell me what you want. Just surprised me. I don't care. It's just a couch. Actually, the one she picked is cheaper, so it's fine with me. Alonzo. Daniel Lynch on the rainbow foil. Duran and Goldschmidt. Yeah, I got a million expenses coming up this month with my son and getting him moved into his place. And so a couple $100 less on the couch would be all right with me. What do I care? You just sit on the damn thing, right? And for the D-backs, the women in baseball, Ronnie Gajownik. Short print. Hey, God, what is up with my hands? John Means, a gold foil. Freddie Freeman and Dansby. Try to get my hands working here. For Kevin T. Yeah. Well, I was gonna get like one of the like reclining ones, like where like a couple sections of it recline. And my wife actually has a good point. She's like, "How much room are we gonna need from the recline?" Which I didn't even think of, because we don't. I mean, the space we're at isn't huge. And she's like, "I want more like a pull out." And I was like, "What, like a bed?" And she's like, "No." Like she showed me it on where it's like cushions pull out from underneath the cushions. It's actually kind of cool looking. I was like, all right, looks good to me. Whatever. Just tell me where to get it. What do we got here? Covering the field, Soto. Is this one numbered? Oh, yeah, it is. Wow, gold 36 of 50. The Juan Soto covering the field. It's numbered down there. It's a little hard to see. For the Yanks, For Brad. Behind that, White Sox team card, a gold foil. Jordan Strider. Well, the funny thing is, when my son moving into his house, it's in Tennessee, in Knoxville, and we live in Philadelphia. So then I was like, oh, we're going to need to get a truck because they're taking like the couch and beds, and, you know. Then I went and looked up how much a truck was going to be. I'm like, oh my Lord. That's one-way U-Haul rentals to go like at 700 miles. And they know how to get a few dollars out of you for that. Tatis home run challenge. Pete Crow Armstrong. Yeah, they're heavy. JP Martinez rookie rainbow foil for the Braves, and Bregman. Yeah, like my son's bed, we just bought him a new one and sending it to the house down there in Tennessee. But I don't know. I mean, probably would cost the same if I just bought him the stuff there as it would cost us to like get the truck and everything. But it's a college house. I'm not buying him new furniture for a college house. They're gonna destroy it. So, and he even agrees. He's like, "Nah, I'll just take gold stuff." Like he's taking stuff from us, from my father. His roommates are taking stuff from their parents. Like, you know, these guys are gonna spill beer, and you know, it's gonna be disgusting. First out rookie. I lived in a house like that. You don't need anything too special, that's for sure. Just something to sleep on and do your work at. Royce Lewis, Major League material for the Twinnies. Drew Milas, a rookie for the Nationals to $4.99. Carlos Correa, gold foil for the Twins, and Ripken around the horn. For some reason, I always seem to be the parent who has to like coordinate all this stuff. It's starting to drive me a little crazy. Like with him and his roommates. Like I found him the house, which was fine. I told him I would, and it's like then we had to get the like power and stuff turned on. I'm like, does somebody want to take care of? No, you do it. Oh, great. I don't have enough to do. And my son's like, what are we doing about the truck? I'm like, well, we're going to have to get one. We'll split it between all the families and stuff. But I'm kind of waiting to see if someone else reaches out to me about it, you know, so I can go, yeah, go ahead, take care of it. But we're running out of time, so. All right. Twins team card to 2024. Ivan Herrera, rainbow foil. Shohei, Sonny Gray, Charlie Blackmon. You got it, buddy. You know, then of course, like I told him if he needed the room, because I'm not going down. They're going down to do this 1917 of 2024. Like they're going down in a couple weeks to move in and then come back for a few weeks and then go back in August, you know, to start school and stuff. And I was like, well, you can take my truck. I drive an F-150, you know. And he's like, well, maybe we can just put the couch in the F-150. I'm like, are you out of your mind? No, you're not driving my beautiful F-150 with a couch hanging out of it 900 miles to Tennessee. Pete Crow Armstrong. I want that truck back the way I give it to you if you're going to take it. Lawler rookie. All right, Phillies team card, 2024. Carlos Estevez, rainbow foil. Freddie Freeman and Judge. Phillies is Jake. Uh, 1675 of 2024. All right, last pack of box one. So we have some more Series 2 this weekend. Series 2 hobbies this weekend, along with the stuff that's on the website. Tomorrow night, we have a full case of Tier 1 Jung-Ho Lee rookie. Auctions are up on eBay now. 12 boxes of beautiful Tier 1. I'm sure many of you have seen it the last few days. Some great stuff in there. This is my only case I've been able to procure at a reasonable cost. Not that any Tier 1 is reasonably cost. You do the best you can. Oh, we got a super short print gold mirror coming up. Who's it going to be? Good luck, everyone. Here we go. For the Dodgers, Kyle Hurt, rookie. For Cole, there you go, bud. Kyle Hurt, rookie. Gold mirror super short print. And behind that, Minnesota Twins team card gold foil and Acuna covering the field. Robert, you haven't had any problems with the fires out there? Are they near you or anything? Saw them on the news like yesterday or the day before, man. Looked pretty vicious out there. It does every year, though. Like, I don't know. Is there a point, and I really don't, I hope this doesn't sound mean. It doesn't, I don't want it to sound mean. But when people's homes burn down like every 3 or 4 years in the same fires, is there a point where someone goes, would you just stop building your house here? I mean, look, nobody wants their home to burn down, especially in a huge brush forest wildfire or whatever. But like California seems like the same places tend to get hit. Like somebody might go, yeah, maybe we shouldn't build a house here again. Through eBay, most of our things are through eBay, like these ones tonight. We also have our website, chefsportscards.com. But for like tonight's breaks, tomorrow night's breaks, eBay, Chef Sports Cards is a way to get in. Yamamoto, thanks for subscribing, buddy. I appreciate it. So many fires. None have been super good. Well, that's good. Yeah, we have the website, chefsportscards.com also, which is a good way to go. Junior Caminero rookie. Mason Wynn. It's even like I told you. What do we got going here? All right, so we got the women in baseball short print for the Giants. Matt Chapman gold auto for the Blue Jays. Look at that thing. 43 of 50. Spencer, nice hit, man. And Spencer Steer gold foil. No problem, buddy. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. half the time, I'll tell you, after last year, and I mean, I'm sure some of you guys on here, if you're from the Northeast, can attest to this. The smoke from the one in Canada that came down to the north, like to Mid Atlantic and Northeast United States. Oh my God, it was brutal for a couple days. 43 of 50, very nice, Matt Chapman. I mean, you couldn't see like it looked like the heaviest fog you ever saw. You couldn't see like 2 feet in front of you for a couple of days down here. And I mean, those fires were, I don't know, 1,000 miles away from us, 500 miles away from us, whatever they were. Giants is Joe. There's a new one by Yosemite. Thanks, Chris. Thanks for hanging out. Yosemite is. It's funny. I just saw some pictures of Yosemite because they were talking about the fire there. I guess it was last night. Besides being like just beautiful, it's just like it's a scary place. There's some stuff going on in Yosemite that isn't that whole thing going to become like an earth, like a volcano one day? It's going to explode. Is that Yosemite or is that somewhere else? I forget. All right. For San Francisco, again, Alex Cobb, gold foil. Mookie Betts covering the field. Kyle Tucker and Munoz. Yellowstone, that's it. Yellowstone. That is the super volcano, yeah. That's where I saw pictures of the other day. I forget what it was from. And they showed like some aerial shots of like some creepy looking stuff going on in Yellowstone. I'm telling you, man, I swear, for all you Californians, and I know there's a lot of you, I send a lot of stuff to California. Just please be careful out there, man. I'm telling you, one of these days, things just are going to go bad out there. Oh. My son had there's a Jordan Lawler rookie. What's that stupid movie? San Andreas was on the other day, and they're like, oh, we have one of these every X amount of years, and we're over 150 years past due. And I was like, oh, God. I don't know if I'd want to live in a place with odds like that. I told you, we had that earthquake here a couple months ago. It scared the living hell out of me. That was like one of the scariest things ever. Rangers team card. Very cool in black to 73. Yeah, 10 of 73 on the Rangers team card. For Brandon. Mount Rainier in California is an active volcano? Really? But like the Yosemite's supposed to be like, if that thing goes like, we're done for, right? Like it's pretty bad out there. That thing's like a super volcano or whatever. You're a Quidey for the Astros. So when we had the earthquake here, so I live in Philadelphia, or outside of Philadelphia. We had an earthquake a few months ago, and it was like a 4.9 or something like that. Which, believe me, I get it. For you guys in California, like, ugh, whatever, 4.9 is nothing. You're right, it is nothing for you. But for us, we don't have earthquakes. I mean, we have them once in a blue moon, and usually they're like a 1.5, like nobody even notices. But the funny thing was, I was in my basement at the time when it happened, and I didn't really feel anything shaking, but it sounded like a train was coming through my house. Like, it was so loud. And I was like, what in the world is that? I had no idea. Now, my wife was up on the second floor of her house, and she's like, oh, it was shaking like crazy for like 20 seconds. Nah, man. I can't. If that's a 4.9, I can't imagine what I'd do in an 8 or a 9. Just, you find me curled up in a fetal position somewhere. No. Ozzy Albies home run challenge. Like, I realize a lot of you guys from California grew up with it, so you're used to it in a way, but wow, that is really scary. Rojas, rainbow foil. Trout, fantasy favorites. Jeter. Now that you're in the Bay Area, yeah. But, like, I don't think twice about a hurricane because I grew up in this area my whole life, lived down the shore stuff. I've been in hurricanes a lot of time, and they can Believe me, be vicious. If any of you have been watching the news this past week and the hurricane that went through the Caribbean and stuff, I mean, they can be pretty nasty. They can do some real damage, but I don't know. I've been in them my whole life at one point or another, so I kind of know what to expect. Now, I guess it's the same way with an earthquake, but to me, with a hurricane or a tornado, you can hide. You can get in a basement. You can get here. Yeah, earthquake, you can't go nowhere. Like, you're just done. Earth opens up and swallows you, man. Forget about it. That is the scary perspective. That's absolutely. Yeah, what else we got coming up here? For the Giants, man, the Giants been killing it. Marco Luciano, rookie home field advantage. Nice one. And a Kerstad, rookie gold foil for the Orioles. Very nice. So is the Bay Area more dangerous than, let's say, Southern California for earthquakes? I mean, is that. I just kind of assumed the whole place was one big island waiting to fall off. Now, who knows? Maybe it just cracks right off and you guys are the country of California and it all works out in the end. You know, you're just a beautiful island nation in the middle of the Pacific. You know, it might go that way. You never know. Earthquakes are so sudden. It gives you like a 10-second warning. Yeah. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, there's not much, warning on that, which, I mean, at least, uh, I mean, not the tornadoes necessarily you get a warning, but they can say, well, there's possibility. So you got to have it in your mind. Hey, there's, we're going to have some bad storms. There could be a tornado, and I mean, you don't get a ton of warning, but you get some. But just the fact you're walking down the street and everything starts shaking like mad, that would not be a good time. Oswaldo Cabrera to 2024 for the Yanks. Jack Flaherty at Rainbow for Detroit. Yeah, it seems like somehow the way the fault lines go, San Diego seems to be a little safer than the rest. Cabrera, 1865 of 2024. Do they ever make any like predictions or anything out there? Do they say like, oh, we have a, like you would think there could be something that like you said. I mean, they have a thing where they go small, slight warning, but or they can say like this is moving this much. Maybe we should. I don't know. It's you would think by now somebody would come up with something. We are amazing as people, like as human beings. That I mean, where people will live in a place, and not just there, but I mean, places all around the world that are dangerous. Cars are dangerous. They have. I mean, yeah, we'd never think we're going to get in a car accident, but they do pose danger. But we just go, all right, well, happens, it happens. Altuve, 164 of 199. And I'm the same way. Like, I don't think twice about getting in my car and driving anywhere, but I mean, you are always, taking your life in your hands in a way, I guess. Steven with the Astros. And, oh, wow, look at that. Jessica Mendoza, Women in Baseball Gold, 50 of 50. All right, so she's ESPN, so we're going to have to random this amongst everybody. That's actually really cool. I usually complain. There's a little, wait, let's see. Yeah, a little bit of white on the corner down there, unfortunately. It's funny, the corner doesn't look damaged. It just looks like, something's on there. No. 50 of 50, Jessica Mendoza. That's cool. We've only had base of these. So we will random that to everybody at the end. Oracle Park. The stadium, or is that, and how do they claim that? Like if the ground just opens up and swallows it, I don't know that I call that earthquake proof. Reese McGuire and the Red Sox. Did you guys see? We have a problem around here with sinkholes, which I think everybody does to a point. And there are certain areas, especially in a place. Okay, so not far from me, there's a place called King of Prussia, Pennsylvania. And many of you may know it or have heard of it because the largest retail mall in the world is there. It's not, like the mall, like that mall in Minnesota is bigger because they have like the amusement park and stuff in it. But just for like straight retail, it's massive. And I worked out there for many years in that area. And I actually met the family that built like the whole thing. And they've had a terrible problem with sinkholes out there. I mean, they had a sinkhole one time where one of the parking lots caved in and 80 cars went in and were gone. Like, it wasn't like, oh, look in the hole, there are the cars. They were gone. Like, they couldn't see any of them. And it took them 6 months and like 2,000 tractor trailers worth of junk to fill it in, because that's all they do is they throw basically junk down there until they can put cement on top of it and start building it up. And oh, we get a little bit of everything tonight. John McMillan, pink to 50 for the Royals. For Kim, 34 of 50. Nice Mother's Day pink. So what they basically do is they throw tires and batteries and whatever, throw all kinds of stuff in there, and then they pump in cement until it can like fill up. Now, they could do it differently now. Okay, this was 25 years ago when I used to work out there. But it took them months and months and months to get it filled. And I met the guy from the family that started that whole area, Andre Lipschitz. Lipschitz? Anyway, rookie, a gold foil for the Tigers. And he told me that the whole thing was a limestone quarry at one point, that basically they took everything out of it. So he said when they started building, they bought the whole area for like $10,000. And when they started building it, he's like, they would take I-beams and just drive them in, and they would just disappear into the ground, like down into the limestone. And they would keep doing that one on top of another on top until they finally build up. So the whole area is just built on this like kind of erector set underneath it. Well, rains enough, you get enough water down there, things collapse, and I just can't even imagine, like, you're just sitting in your car and the ground opens up and just swallows you. There was one I just saw a stadium recently where it happened at one of the college stadiums, and the security cameras caught it, and like the whole center section of the stadium just fell right in, and it ended up, there was an old mine under the stadium that collapsed. Brian Bello, future stars for Boston, 1049 of 2024. Now, it didn't collapse that. It collapsed for sure. It was massive. Now, I mean, nobody was there when it happened, but it was an old mine apparently collapsed underneath it. For Andrew, 1049 of 2024. It's a scary prospect, man. Marte, rookie, a rainbow foil for the Reds, and De La Cruz, rookie, around the horn. That's, yeah, I wouldn't like that. I mean, luckily when it happened there, it's happened a lot of times out in King of Prussia. Like, it's happened on the roads, it's happened in the parking lots. Like, luckily that time, which was the worst one, nobody was there. Like, which honestly was just dumb luck. I mean, it was like the middle of a Saturday, and the place was packed. That's why it ate so many cars. But luckily, nobody was sitting in their car or like driving around looking for a spot or whatever. And that was just dumb luck. Can you imagine just like being in your car and the ground just opens up under you, you just get swallowed. Like, oh, that would be terrifying. That's like people on bridges, like when bridges collapse and stuff. I can't even imagine. Like, here I am sitting on the bridge. Oh my God, they're going in the water. I know it's not funny. It's just, wow. It's like, you have to done some like special in your life for that to happen to you. And the way they come down, if you guys saw that thing in Baltimore, the way that bridge came down in Baltimore, it didn't seem like it took a lot to take it down. Starling Marte for the Mets. For Richard, Major League material. Like, I know that that barge was huge, but it didn't really seem like it hit that bridge that hard that it all came down like that. I don't know. Tanner Houck, there's a good one for Boston. He's having a hell of a year. Martin Maldonado, rainbow. Well, it's funny. The restaurant that I worked in out there, right in the middle of the restaurant, there was like a lip. And we used to, like, our hostesses and servers used to have to tell people, oh, be careful. There's a, it was like a 1.5 inch difference. And it was basically just a little piece of the floor that was collapsed in. Like, this whole restaurant's just going to fall in one day. Houck is 11:57 of 2024. All righty. Some decent autos on the first couple boxes. Let's finish strong. Let's get a big one. Banger. Let's get a banger. Another superfractor would be nice. We've had a lot of 101s out of series, too. We've had 4 so far, so maybe another one tonight would be good. All right, 2 more silver packies. Yeah, that would be. I mean, I'm sure they build them to some obviously to some specification. That's kind of the crazy part of it. Like, you wonder, because so much stuff is built in California to be quote unquote earthquake proof, which, I mean, I think there's a level to where that ends. Like, I mean, it'd be great if everything did just sway and, but that's why it's like you see earthquakes here and yeah, it does damage and some people die and whatever. And then you see an earthquake in Haiti and it's like, you know, hundreds of thousands of people die. It's so devastating because they have no infrastructure to handle it. It's the one good thing we got going here. Dominguez, a rookie on LaGuardia. Pete Crow Armstrong, rookie, rainbow foil. Votto and Arozarena. Like, the difference between having that here and having it in a country like that is the devastation is so much more. Yeah, I mean, you hear that, but there's got to be a line, that earthquake proof up to 9.4 or something like that, if you go beyond that, we're all screwed. Doesn't matter what it is, You see those big skyscrapers, you're like, oh yeah, they're earthquake proof. Really? What if we have a 10? Is it still earthquake proof? All right, Cabrera, gold foil. J-Rod covering the field. Evan Carter, rookie. This is probably a really dumb question. Is this the normal fire season for out there? Robert, or is it usually like later in the summer and the fall? Because that was the big thing with this hurricane down in that they just had down in the Caribbean. It's like not hurricane season yet. Usually it's in August and into September. And like I was reading an article where they're saying this is like the earliest Cat 5 hurricane we've had ever. It was actually in June. But is this normal time for the fires to be out there? Or no, it's earlier this year. You're already answering the question I'm asking. Do most of them out there get started by what, like lightning strikes and stuff like that? Or do they ever figure out how they get started? Bobby Witt, Miles Straw, Rainbow, Lindor, Bregman, and Altuve. The Pirates, I don't. I'm not sure at this point, but you can always rewind, Ryan, on the bottom. There's the DVR's working if you want to go back. And we'll do a hit recap in a little bit. I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but yeah, no, it's cool, bud. Oh, really? From the Sparks down power lines? Okay. Like that would kind of suck if they were like some big fire and they Yamamoto rookie they check it all back and it's like Tommy down the street threw his stogie out the window and started this whole thing and they're putting on the news and people are chasing Tommy around town. uh, Cano for the Orioles autograph. Matthew Batten on the. I always forget what they call these things. True Photo. That's it. True Photo for the Padres. I like these a lot. I think they're very cool looking. Drew Rome rookie, a gold foil. Doyle and Yamamoto throwback rookie. Padres Robert. And Orioles is Kurt. Jordan Lawler rookie. So, what do you guys think of the All Star team, the starters? Think they got it right? Junior Caminero rookie. Kenta Maeda for the Tigers. 232 of 2024. Kutch for the Pirates, rainbow foil. J-Rod and Schwaba. Yeah, I am too. Did you see that Profar card before? Were you here, Robert? That I found the other day? I was just going through a box. It was like completely random. I found this Bowman Jurickson Profar rookie from 13 Bowman. I know I have some other rookies of his too. I mean, he was the number one prospect back then. You know, everyone was like all over him. He was the number one prospect for a while. And it's just taken him, 11 years to figure it out. Detroit is Kim. Yeah, I just found it. Honestly, I was just going through an old box I had filled with stuff here, and I'll pull out some random stuff that I didn't even realize I had, and I just ran into that one. Like I said, I do know I have some other ones of his from, I think they're from Series 2. I can kind of remember what they look like, but that one I didn't know I had. Showed up. I guess now's a good time to sell it if I'm going to sell it. It wasn't the intention. It is fun to find stuff like that, though. Henry Davis home run challenge for the Pirates. Michael King to 2024 for the Padres. Alexander Canario rookie for the Cubs. Olson Marte. Oh yeah, it's the A's are they're the 5A, they're the 4A team for the entire league. They develop them, they get them there, and then the real teams come along and take them from them, buy them off them. 865 of 2024 for Robert. Like the Pirates. I always say the same thing with Pirates. The Pirates are like the Yankees 4A team. Do well with the Pirates, the Yankees will come calling. Canaro. There's a Pete Crow Armstrong rookie. The Sandlot of baseball. It's true. I just saw a thing for the Vegas Aviators, Mason Wynn, and their stadium. Oh, that's her second one of her. Ronnie Jagowski for Tampa Bay, or I'm sorry, for Arizona, the Women of Baseball short print. Juan Soto, Silver Slugger Award winner. John Schreiber, gold foil. And their stadium is so nice, that Vegas Aviators Stadium. And then I was thinking of, because the A's are moving there to Vegas, like, they pull way more in their minor league team there than Oakland pulls at home. It's crazy. I want to go to that Vegas Aviators Stadium, though, man. It looks really nice. The guy was showing this whole thing like the VIP experience. That's what I love about minor league teams. The whole thing was like the VIP experience at their stadium, and it was like you had a suite with like personal seating and all this food and this and that. They had pools there in the outfield. You could go in the pools and the whole nine. It was like $50 for the whole thing. It's like, oh my gosh. Whereas if that was an MLB team, it'd be like $15,000. But it was like, it was $50 and then you had to make the reservation for the pool. Like, but it didn't cost anything else. You just had to get a reservation to be able to use it. It was like, oh man, minor league baseball is the best. And where are the Giants? Alex Cobb, Corey Seager around the horn, and Jackie Robinson. Yeah, it does. I don't, again, I don't really understand. I mean, I guess it all has to do with that owner for the A's, but they're going to Sacramento next year, right? And they're going to play there, what, for 3 years before they get their place in Vegas? Because they have to build the stadium in Vegas. I get that. But when you see some of these minor league stadiums, they should just go and try and play there. Like, I mean, the Blue Jays did it for a couple seasons. They had no problem. Because I mean, I know they're going to play in the Sacramento. What is it? The River Cats, something like that. So I forget their name. Just to get out of Oakland as quickly as they can. All right. Machado for the Padres on the City Connect uniform relic. Mookie. Edward Olivier for the Pirates. Jones and Hank Aaron. River Cats, right? Yeah, the River Cats. I would think it would be smarter to go to Vegas and play there just to kind of get your base going, but whatever. I don't know. I'm sure there's a money thing involved somehow. All right, last regular pack. Don't get the silver packies. Of course, don't forget we got to random that Jessica Mendoza gold at the end. Oh man, come on, Kevin, you're gonna like me, man. Look at this thing. Jordan Lawler, Independence rookie for the D-backs. Very nice hit. 23/76. That thing is awesome. Congrats, my friend. Kevin T. That thing is awesome. Congrats, my friend. 23/76. See what else we got. Brett Beatty, gold foil. Moreno, Cabrera, Turner, and Beatty. Yeah, I know. It's a shame what they've done to that team. I mean, it's always been that way. I mean, it's not like this is something new. It's just it's gotten worse and worse. But I mean, the money thing has always been a problem with them. You know, the guy just either doesn't have it or won't spend it. One or the other. All right, silver packs. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Let's get some bonus lovelies. We like bonus lovelies. Especially if they're the superfractor variety. All right, Parker Meadows, Ramirez, Volpe, and Kieran Paris, rookie for the Angels. 62/150. For Patrick. Yeah, I saw the PSA vending machine thing. Yeah, I saw it on Instagram, and so it's cool. I would do it if I was there. I would definitely do it. Mickey Mantle. I mean, it looks fun. You know, I don't know. I mean, I've seen it done like maybe 5 or 6 times on Instagram and TikTok, and nobody's even pulled one that was worth what they paid. Shota for the Cubs, rookie. DeLuca and Torkelson. And I didn't realize this until the other day, but apparently the sport one is more expensive than the Pokemon one. Like everybody I've seen do it has pulled a Pokemon card. It's 50 for Pokemon, 75 for sports cards. But I mean, I would rather do that than stick money in a slot machine, to be honest. You know, I'd rather take a shot on that. Schwarber, Tatis, Smith, and McGriff. The question is, I think most people are wondering, is if it's actually PSA who put it in there or if it's somebody, you know, who, you know, just put PSA cards in it. You know, I don't know if it's PSA themselves. I have no idea. I don't know. He's one of the richest owners in sports. Really? I had no idea. I had no idea that was true. Pete Crow Armstrong rookie, Rivera, Gonzalez, and Emerson Hancock. All right, couple good rookies, a little something. Not shabby half case though. We got some good stuff. All right, so I want to thank everyone for joining us. As always, I couldn't do this without y'all, and I do truly appreciate it. Hopefully, you guys will hang out with us this weekend. Tomorrow night, full case Topps Tier 1. I'm trying not to lose a fortune on it. That's why I'm pushing it so hard. Because we will lose money on it. We always do on something that expensive. But it's going to be super fun. So come and check it out tomorrow night. We do have this one card we're going to random. Let me put this hit recap together real quick. And if we don't see you, please stay safe, stay healthy out there. Thanks, Ryan. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. I appreciate it. Wow, 3 women in baseball. Or no, 4. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4 women in baseball. Wow. Usually we get just 1. It's weird. Okay. That's all right. We'll take them. Short prints are short prints. Beggars can't be choosers. All right. So we have this lovely Jessica Mendoza, 50 of 50 gold women in baseball. Now, she's ESPN, so she's not a particular team, so we got to rando it. So give me a sec to set it up, and we'll get the old random.org going. Excel, where are you? Sometimes I think I'd be faster just typing the damn list than waiting for Excel to open. Come in. Here. And we go. Okay. All right, random.org. Here's all our teams. We're going to rando 7 times. Whoever comes out on top is going to win the Jessica Mendoza Gold 50-50. Good luck, everyone. Here we go. 1, 5, 6, and lucky number 7. The Padres. The Padres are on top. And let's double check, make sure we got 7 times. 7 times. Right there. All right. Congrats to the Padres. Is that Robert? Let's see. Yeah, Robert. Go, buddy. Yeah, it's a very nice card, man. Congrats. Okay. So let's do a hit recap and we'll get out of here. All right, so there it is. Jessica Mendoza, gold 50-50, going to the Padres. Congrats, Robert. A little. All right, hit recap for 2024 Top Series 2 half jumbo case break number 16. Okay, so we got a bunch of rookies and stuff. I'm not going to go through them all. We'll make sure they get sleeve and top loaded and taken care of. These are gold foils, rainbow foils, home run challenge cards. Again, we'll go through these, make sure the rookies and good guys and all that get taken care of. Believe me, we use way too many top loaders. They'll be good. All right, short prints. Women in baseball, we actually had two of Ronnie Gajownik for the D-backs, and we had the Allison Nakin for the Giants, and then, of course, we had the gold Jessica Mendoza for going to the Padres. Super short print, gold foil Kyle Hurt, rookie for the Dodgers. Home field advantage, Marco Luciano, rookie for the Giants. True photo for the Padres of Matthew Batten. To 2024, Alex Cobb, Phillies, Twins, Oswaldo Cabrera, Brian Bello, Tanner Houck, and Michael King. Oh, and Kenta Maeda. I missed one. From the Silver Packs, Kieran Paris to 150, rookie for the Angels. Other numbered parallels. Covering the field, Juan Soto for the Yankees to 50, 36 of 50 there. Drew Millis to 499. Texas Rangers team card to 73. That's very cool. John McMillan to 50 on the Mother's Day. And, of course, the Jordan Lawler to 76. 23 of 76. That thing is awesome. I'm jealous of that card. Congrats, Kevin. All right, relics. Royce Lewis, Major League Materials. Corey Seager had the Silver Slugger. Jose Altuve, All-Star relic to 199. Starling Marte for the Mets. Juan Soto, Silver Slugger. Manny Machado on the City Connect. And then autographs of Cano for the Orioles. Jeremy Pena for the Astros. See, Jeremy Pena's got a nice autograph. And a very nice Matt Chapman for the Blue Jays, 43 of 50 gold autograph. And that, my friends, is going to do it. Why isn't that? Okay, and that's going to do it. I want to thank everyone again so much for hanging out with us. I hope to see everyone tomorrow night. Stay safe, stay healthy out there, and I will talk to you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.